This Challenge Cup first round proper Silk Cut Challenge Cup held over from Sunday the 1st of February due to the bad weather. I'll just run through the teams for you now. St Helens first, of course. Number 1 Beavers, 2 Ledger, 3 Bayliss, 4 Lachlan, 5 McCormick, 6 Clark, 7 Holding, 8 Burke, 9 Liptrot, 10 Jarvis, 11 Platt, 12 Haggerty, 13 Arkwright. Substitutes for tonight: 14 Fieldhouse and 15 Forber. The Dewsbury team: number 1 Moore, number 2 Dunford, number 3 Jennings, number 4 Vasey, number 5 Ramsden, number 6 Shuttleworth, number 7 Keyworth, number 8 Broxholm, number 9 Diskin, number 10 Marsden, number 11 Janowich, number 12 Mook, 13 Squires. Substitutes for Dewsbury tonight: number 14 Richardson and 15 Cooper. Downfield, Saints playing to the scoreboard end. Dewsbury in possession, Saints straight in at the tackle. Dewsbury moving it left now. Crossfield, Saints well up. Bundle them down. Andy Platt in Dewsbury again. Play it, take it right. Brought down on the 25. That's the third tackle now. Bring it back. Dewsbury kick up field. Obviously, Dewsbury playing downhill this first half. Phil Beavers takes the ball and drives through. Plenty of Dewsbury attention. Mook in yes, at number 7 as well, Keyworth, and Dewsbury penalised for holding down, had to play the ball. Paul Lachlan now to kick for touch, take this penalty kick for touch. Looked a bit of a swirl there as it goes in touch on the halfway. Graham Liptrot plays on to Pat Jarvis, dives in, drives through. Liptrot again, acting halfback, bringing it right. Neil Holding onto Tony Burke, coming on a full head of steam. Tony Burke coming from deep. Well, a fist went in there. Number 12 again, Mook. Referee was right on the job but didn't spot it. Saints bringing it right. Neil Holding, dummy run inside to Haggerty. Creates the space up to Andy Platt. Saints looking good these early minutes now. Brett Clark takes the acting halfback position. Takes the ball left. On to Graham Liptrot. Neil Holding, dummies one. Out to Phil Beavers in the line-up. Out to Steve Bayliss, on to Kevin McCormick. Brought down Saints, well inside Dewsbury 25 now. Dewsbury lined out Saints again, bringing it crossfield. Loose pass there, but well scooped up by Chris Arkwright. I think that's about 4 tackles now. Brett Clark takes the acting halfback. And Saints move it right, Graham Liptrot. Misses out Pat Jarvis, sells the dummy. Dewsbury tackles well in. Brett Clark again, grubbers for touch. Yes, midway between the try line and 25 in Dewsbury half. First scrum of the match now. Keyworth to feed the scrum. Ball goes against the head. Neil Holding round the blind side. Goes well, Neil Holding gains 10 yards there. And goes in, yes, the lineman's on. Neil Holding receiving a little bit of attention there from the scrum half for Dewsbury. Keyworth, the linesman was a bit slow going on, but he eventually managed to lift his flag and going to the referee. It looks as though it's a knee in at that tackle, and Dewsbury are duly penalised. Neil Holding there looking quite sharp in these early minutes. Plays the ball to Graham Liptrot. Chris Arkwright, Pat Jarvis steaming through. Unloads to Chris Arkwright again. Unfortunately, the ball goes to ground. Did well there, Jarvis. He was going down in the tackle. Flicked the ball up to Chris Arkwright, but he just couldn't grasp it. Anyway, scrumming down now, midway between Dewsbury try line, 25. Right bang in the middle of the field. Keyworth to feed. Ball comes out Saints side. Brett Clark looking to come through. But the Dewsbury defence well up to him. are penalised again for pushing down. Number 13, Squires, at the play the ball, incurring referee Horton's wrath. Well, a good position here for Paul Loughlin, right in front of the sticks, as I say, roughly 25 yards out. Shouldn't have much problem with this one. 4 minutes gone of the game so far, and referee Horton awarding Saints a penalty kick. Paul Loughlin now with 100 goals to his credit, picking those 7 against Featherstone. And that was in a total of 19 games as he was out through injury. Anyway, in the 4th minute, there we are. Loughlin converts that penalty kick, and the Saints are 2-0 in the lead. Roy Haggerty here tonight, due to play in the return international against France, in France on Sunday, but eligible to play tonight, and we'll need him a good, strong, hard running forward. Anyway, Dewsbury kick-off, Chris Arkwright feeds the ball, brought down just over the 25 line. The referee urging the Dewsbury players to get up. Graham Liptrot takes it left, turn to Tony Burke. Still going Tony Burke, tries to unload the ball, finally does, I think. The ball released there. And Saints bringing it right. Candy Platt breaking through, brilliant break. Onto Pat Jarvis, onto Roy Haggerty. Just can't evade the tackle of number 13, Squires for Dewsbury. Saints taking it left, looking very lively. Saints obviously G'd up by some of the first round results in the Cup. Everything to play for now. As we said, 3 top teams out. And Saints got to put it together in the right frame of mind. And brilliant break there. Brett Clark opens the defence, onto Neil Holding. In numbers here, onto Steve Bayliss, running through very strong. Tried to jump over Keyworth, just had his ankles tapped, but Saints looking very lively. Neil Holding blindside, feeds onto Barry Ledger down this right hand wing. Beats one Ledger, tries to pass out, the ball comes off a Dewsbury man and goes into touch. Well, we're in the right place again, 10, 15 yards from Dewsbury try line. We're scrumming down again, we've had 2 scrums, Saints have won them both against the head. And it's Keyworth again for Dewsbury to feed. Saints penalised for foot up at that scrum. So a bit of relief for Dewsbury. Finds a couple of yards. Touch. Into touch. Marsden to play the ball for Dewsbury. Driving Tony Burke and Pat Jarvis well in there, bundle him down. Up to Marsden again, takes it right, over to Keyworth, feeds on to number 8, Broxholm. Dewsbury trying to drive forward, but Saints defence well up to them, forcing them back. Marsden again, acting halfback, takes it across onto Squires, across again to Shuttleworth, but Dewsbury being well pegged back. Good Saints tackling. Spotting them lying well up and stopping the attack. Dewsbury now going to bring it left. Crossfield looking to create gaps, but Saints driving up well. Brilliant tackle there. Forward pass, blatant forward pass there. Tries it again. Well, that's a knock on. He'll have to give that. But the ball came out there. A blatant forward pass. The referee there didn't see it. Play carried on. And a knock on, a resulting knock on, just inside Dewsbury half. Neil Holding now to feed the scrum, first feed of the match. Ball going with the feed, coming out Saints side. Phil Beavers up in the line out. Feeds on to Steve Bayliss. Very pacey this lad. Comes in, beats one, beats two, just finally brought down by Ramsden. It's looking very lively. Barry Ledger, crossfield, Neil Holding, Graham Liptrot, short ball onto Roy Haggerty. Still going Roy Haggerty. Tremendously powerful forward, this lad. Graham Liptrot now takes the acting halfback, takes it left onto Chris Arkwright, working the loop. The ball's with Brett Clark, back to Phil Beavers, over to Andy Platt, drives forward, feeds the ball out to Tony Burke, did well to take that. Room over here, Tony Burke steaming forward, just brought down there by his ankles. just ankle tap by Keyworth, and Saints still in possession. Brett Clark, Graham Littrot is the dummy there. Last tackle now with this sequence of 6. Brett Clark to receive, takes it left. Neil Holding chips through, following it through, but the Dewsbury winger, number 2, the Dumford, elects to kick it dead.
Another message for a car on, it's a Vauxhall Astra this time. B263 BUS.
Dewsbury forced to drop out from between the sticks now.
Left back with his headlights on.
9 minutes of this game gone already, and Saints with a 2-0 lead. That's 4th minute Lachlan penalty goal. The Dewsbury kick out, taken by Phil Beavers on the halfway line. Drives forward, brought down on the 25. Good 25-yard run there from Beavers. Saints on the attack. Graham Littrot onto Andy Platt, looking inside for Pat Jarvis, but he's bundled to ground, just can't release the ball. Pat Jarvis taking the acting half-back position. Out to Tony Burke, taking it left. Looking very strong these early minutes. Tony Burke driving hard into the Dewsbury defence. Saints again pressing forward. Can they make it count now while we're up at Dewsbury end? 15 yards from Dewsbury line, on to Chris Arkwright. Tries to take the man and pass out, but it's the last tackle now. Plan move here, Neil Holding take the acting half-back position. Onto Graham Littrot. Inside Roy Haggerty, steaming through. Phil Beavers up in the line, out to Steve Bayliss. Can he release the ball? Well, it looked as though he was going to try and release that ball to Barry Ledger, but he just couldn't let it go. It's going to be the turnover now. First turnover of the match. Dewsbury in possession, but pegged down on their own line. Saints will have to keep them up there for these 6 tackles, or till Dewsbury kick the ball. Try and retain the ball and capitalise on the positional play. Some good solid tackling there. Andy Platt, Chris Arkwright and Steve Bayliss bundle the Dewsbury man down. Well, the kick in here. Back to number 6, Shuttleworth, captain for Dewsbury. Kicks upfield. Well taken by Phil Beavers. Well positioned. Head high tackle there from the Dewsbury player. The referee ruling play on. But Saints in possession. Phil Beavers just a bit shaken there. I'm not surprised after that head high tackle. But the ball out to Chris Arkwright. Roy Haggerty with him. Chris Arkwright fends one off. Some aggressive tackling there. Shuttleworth and number 4 Jennings. Finally brought down midway between the 25 and halfway line. Graham Littrot, acting half-back as ever, takes it left. Brett Clark looking for the gap. Bullet pass, brilliant pass there from Brett Clark. Saints going crossfield. Onto Paul Loughlin. Brilliant run to midfield from Andy Platt. Saints scrubber to touch. The ball goes in touch midway between the halfway and 25 in Dewsbury half. Obviously going to be no pushover tonight. We had a very hard game against Dewsbury in the first round of the Cup last season. They had that game eventually being played at Headingley due to frosty conditions again, and Dewsbury having to relinquish the ground advantage. They gave us a good game, and we just managed to win 22 points to 19. Keyworth to feed, ball goes to Saints. Saints mocked up in this scrum so far. Phil Beavers, Paul Loughlin in the line out. Drops the ball, unfortunately. Dewsbury in possession. Bringing it left, down this right-hand wing. Well taken by Steve Bailey, funnels him down. Moore, the full-back, number 9. Diskin takes the acting half-back. Dewsbury coming left. On to Diskin again, to number 5. Ramsden. Brought down, Dewsbury just throwing it about but getting nowhere, not making much ground at all. On to Marsden, Dewsbury taking it crossfield. Pat Jarvis and Chris Arkwright there, bundle him down, still pegged in their own half, Dewsbury. Marsden again, taking the acting half-back position, feeds onto Keyworth, kicks it downfield, with the slope. Kevin McCormick gathers the ball, comes forward, Phil Beavers is with him. Kevin McCormick, rather pacey lad, tries to force one off, but the Dewsbury defence up to him and bundle him down. On to Tony Burke. Good strong run of this Burke, drives forward, Graham Liptrot now. Bringing it right. Onto Andy Platt, head down, tries to slip the ball to Pat Jarvis in support. Just finally bundled to ground. Saints again, moving it right onto Pat Jarvis. This big Aussie St George prop forward. Graham Liptrot again takes it blindside. Short ball onto Roy Haggerty. Inside to Steve Bayliss. Plenty of Dewsbury attention. The tackling quite well. Last tackle for Saints now. This sequence of 6. Back to Paul Loughlin. Kicks upfield. Good ball, this. Brilliant kick from Paul Loughlin there. Bounces inches inside the touchline and shoots straight in. And finds touch 30 yards from Dewsbury try line. On the 6th tackle, and a good 50-yard kick there, I would say, from Paul Loughlin. Keyworth to feed. Saints penalised again. Loose arm. Referee Horton indicating. I think no. God knows what he's indicating, but it's a penalty to Dewsbury. Dewsbury making a substitution. Marsden for Dewsbury, and Dewsbury taking it crossfield to the right, trying to beat the man, tries to pass around him, but they knock on for the trouble. Play stopped just inside Saints half. They're all in to feed this scrum, more or less right on the halfway line. Ball comes with the feed. Neil Holding round the base of the scrum onto Brett Clark. Paul Loughlin in the line-up, shrugs one off, still driving forward. Steve Bayliss, yes, up with him, but he just couldn't release that ball. Brett Clark again. Saints taking it left. Chris Arkwright. Graham Liptrot, short ball onto Roy Haggerty. Looking for space. Good run from Roy Haggerty, trying to release, but the Dewsbury tattlers have him well marshalled. Clamp his grip. Change of direction by Graham Liptrot to Pat Jarvis. Ball intercepted. Dewsbury in possession. 10 yards inside their own half. Dewsbury play the ball quickly, come away, bundled unceremoniously to the ground. Dewsbury bringing it left. There's the plan move onto number 1 there, Moore, but being done for crossing, well, perhaps that's a bit harsh for Dewsbury. It didn't look anything wrong with it to me, but who am I to say? Anyway, a penalty for Saints. Graham Liptrot takes a quick tap, feeds onto Tony Burke, drives forward, shrugging the tacklers off, moving towards Dewsbury 25. Brett Clark feeds onto Graham Liptrot. Pat Jarvis steaming up, makes another valuable 10 yards. Quick play the ball to Graham Liptrot again, and Saints bringing it right onto Neil Holding. Roy Haggerty up in the line, looking to feed out there, just couldn't release that ball, but finally gets it to Neil Holding, but unfortunately he couldn't gain much ground there. Andy Platt now acting half-back. He elects to go blindside, just brought down short of Dewsbury 25. 17 minutes of this first half gone so far, and Saints still just in a slender 2 points to nil lead with that 4-minute Paul Loughlin penalty goal. Last tackle now, 30 yards from Dewsbury try line. Brett Clark feeds onto Graham Liptrot, onto Andy Platt. Throws a loose ball out there, taken by number 4 Jennings for Dewsbury. Well, it could have been dangerous, but Saints well up to him, and Saints being penalised for offside. Too many had to play the ball there, and Dewsbury gain another penalty. And the winners of tonight's match have a lucrative away tie against Oldham, the conquerors of Wigan last night, 10 points to 8. And Dewsbury will now just play the ball inside Saints half. Marsden takes it right onto Keyworth, inside to Diskin for Dewsbury. Marsden again, number 10, takes the acting half-back position. Keyworth again, taking it crossfield onto Squires. And Dewsbury moving it to the right, looking for a gap. Saints defence well up to them. Loose play the ball there from Dewsbury, but he did well, picked up, drove forward, gained another 10 yards. Dewsbury playing down this hill, rather steep slope. Obviously being Saints' favour the second half. Dewsbury again out to Shuttleworth. Number 6, captain for Dewsbury, feeds on. Ball still with Dewsbury, out to Ramsden. Couldn't get past Barry Ledger, but gets the ball out to number 8, Broxholm. Last tackle now for Dewsbury. The first bit of attacking play. Keyworth up and unders it. Phil Beavers, well there. Oh, Barry Ledger, brilliant work by Barry Ledger. And Phil Beavers, an awkward ball there, a really high ball, an awkward bounce, it come down, and Barry Ledger saw the danger. The Dewsbury attack was well up onto it. Could have been dangerous for Saints, but Barry Ledger there, and he kicked the ball well dead to put Saints out of danger. Loughlin drops out. 50 yards taken by number 1, Moore for Dewsbury, and Dewsbury drive forward, obviously very slippy, underfoot to right. And Dewsbury still on the attack, taking it to right. Into Squires, loose forward for Dewsbury. Bundle down there, Neil Holding and Paul Loughlin. That looks like Broxholm, the big number 8 forward for Dewsbury, driving his way through. Bundle down just short of the Saints 25. Dewsbury again moving it left. Floated ball there, up in support there, loose ball again. Saints well in there, looks like Andy Platt, I think, is it? No. Barry Ledger drops on that loose ball, and Saints in possession and on the attack. Tony Burke, good 4-man tackling there from Dewsbury by Gianni Mook, but at the play the ball there, Dewsbury penalised. Too many at the play the ball, so consequent penalty kick to Paul Loughlin. Saints just ahead in the penalties, 5 penalties to 3. Just over halfway through this first half, and Saints still 2-0 in the lead. Graham Liptrot plays onto Pat Jarvis, running from deep, driving forward, but the Dewsbury tackling has been well up to it tonight. Onto Tony Burke. Saints looking hungry tonight, as I say. There's never been a bigger incentive for Saints to do well in this Challenge Cup, with 3 of the top teams out in the first round. Onto Andy Platt, releases the ball to Neil Holding, who again releases it to Paul Loughlin, going up that left-hand wing. Brilliant play by Saints, open rugby, flinging the ball out at every opportunity. The ball coming crossfield to the right. Chris Arkwright. Phil Beavers up in the line. Just brought down the very good Dewsbury tackle. Clark over to Liptrot, dummies inside, obs the pass out to Paul Loughlin, who passes on to Kevin McCormick, roughly about 10 yards from Dewsbury line. Can they make it count now? Coming crossfield now, Neil Holding tries to dummy through, feeds it out to McCormick, but the referee ruling a forward pass there, so we're going to be scrumming down roughly 10 yards from Dewsbury try line, with Keyworth feed, I would imagine. Yes, Keyworth, Dewsbury scrum half to feed. And the ball coming out Saints side. Blind side, Chris Arkwright going blind side, trying to drive through. Brilliant play from Saints. And he's over for a try there. It looks as though Chris Arkwright must have forced his way over for a try. Just can't see who's the bottom of that pile. But after 22 minutes of this first half, Saints, we think it's Chris Arkwright, goes over for a try in that left-hand corner. Saints 6-0 in the lead now. Very difficult kick for Paul Loughlin, touch line kick. He's on the 25 there, but with the angle it's probably about 35, 40 yards. This lad's quite capable of doing it. He's already kicked 101 this season with today's effort. Paul Loughlin lining up, hoping to convert this Chris Arkwright try. bit across the face of the goal, though no goal, so Saints 6 points to 0 in the lead. With 17 minutes of the second half remaining. The Saints class is obviously telling today. The forwards are looking hungry. Good run from Arkwright there, from the scrum. 10 yards from Dewsbury line, from the base of the scrum. Chris Arkwright picked up and drove over. Real strong customer, this Arkwright. Kevin McCormick fielded the ball there from the Dewsbury kick-off. Was unlucky. Nearly broke through the Dewsbury attack onto Pat Jarvis. This big Aussie prop forward, driving forward, taking 2, 3 and 4 Dewsbury tattlers, so obviously tiring them out. Rather head-high tattle there. Referee right on the job. Well, he finally penalised him, Janowicz. It took his time about that. It was on Tony Burke coming through at full steam, and number 11, Janowicz, head-high tattle, knocks him to the ground. The referee brings the captain over, Shuttleworth, to have a word with him, but the penalty goes to Saints. So he'll have to clamp down on this. He took his time there, he was right on the job, but from Paul Loughlin's penalty kick, he finds touch right on the halfway line. Saints in possession, on to Pat Jarvis, driving forward, as I say, softening this Dewsbury attack up. And Saints bringing it right, on to Tony Burke again, drives for well, fists and everything going in the referee right on the job, but nothing coming. Neil Holding throws the ball back, Graham Liptrot scoops up, on to Chris Arkwright, Saints going left, long ball out, well taken by Phil Beavers, up in the attack, on to Kevin McCormick, dummies inside, goes crossfield. Good turn of pace, this lad. There's the ball to Andy Platt, ball coming across Neil Holding, long pass, brilliant pass, Steve Bayliss, he's tremendous pace, inside, Roy Haggerty with him, should be a try on it, yes, Barry Ledger goes over in this right-hand corner, brilliant vintage Saints there, 25 minutes gone of this first half, and Saints go further into the lead, 10 points to 0 now, with that Barry Ledger try, brilliant quick hands there from Saints, feeding on to Steve Bayliss, showed his pace there, real strong centre, beat the defence, Roy Haggerty as ever in support, quick change of direction from Roy Haggerty, he was going infield, fed it cross, right hand wing to Barry Ledger, and he touched down 10 yards infield in this right hand corner. That's Barry Ledger, goes over for his 13th try of the season. A little easier perhaps for Paul Loughlin. Lovely floated ball there from Paul Loughlin. Well, you can see that brilliance on this video as he brings the ball in. Lovely floated ball from Paul Loughlin and brings it in. Saints go further into the lead now. 12 points to 0 after 25 minutes of this first half. It's Paul Loughlin's 102nd goal of this season. Shuttleworth to kick off. Kicks deep into the bottom right-hand corner as we're looking. Kevin McCormick fields, drives crossfield, brought down just short of the 25. Saints now from the play of the ball, having ruled to have knocked on. Graham Liptrot there, a judge to have ruled on, knocked on at the play of the ball. So we're scrumming down midfield, just inside Saints 25. Keyworth to feed. Ball comes out Saints side. Well, they've cleaned up at the scrum, Saints. Arkwright coming away. Brilliant dummy by Arkwright on the attack there. Just couldn't release that ball to Steve Bayliss. Well held at the play of the ball there. Referee not ruling. All Dewsbury offside there. Andy Platt in possession. Siding through this Dewsbury defence. Feeds on to Tony Burke. Well, I don't think it was a forward pass that, but the Dewsbury man was holding his hand as he tried to pass out. Obviously deflected the flight of the ball, but brilliant Saints attack there. So Saints mopping up at these scrums. I don't think Dewsbury's won a scrum yet. 6-0 to Saints in the scrums. Referee stopping the watch. Obviously mud in Shuttleworth's eye. Keyworth's eye, I beg your pardon. Brilliant Saints, they're on the attack there. Unfortunately, it just broke down with the referee adjudging the forward pass. With Tony Burke in full flight. Keyworth now to feed this scrum. It comes out Dewsbury side. Well, they've actually won one. Good solid tackling there from Chris Arkwright. Brilliant tackling, bundle him down right on the halfway line. Andy Platt, Chris Arkwright in again. On to number 4, Jennings. Dewsbury taking it right. Shuttleworth feeds on short ball to number 12, Mook, but there's no way through for him. Corey gets the ball out to Marsden, and Dewsbury spreading it right. Squires passes round the man. No, well, if that wasn't a forward pass, I don't know what was. But the ball going loose, Saints scoop it up, so Saints in possession now, brought down on their own 25-yard line. Brett Clark takes the acting half-back position. Yes, Dewsbury holding down at the play the ball again. Well, this has been a pattern of their game so far. They've been penalised umpteen times at the play the ball by referee Horton. Paul Loughlin with the penalty kick, kicks upfield, gains another 30 yards. Graham Liptrot now takes to play the ball, feeds it right to Neil Holding, onto Pat Jarvis, steaming up. Just takes play into Dewsbury half. Neil Holding again at the acting half-back position, onto Chris Arkwright. One ball out to Roy Haggerty, steaming through. Tremendous forward, this Roy Haggerty. Again, run another 50 yards there, good strong running forward. Tony Burke, Brett Clark, bullet pass, over to Andy Platt. Still stood up in the tackle, but can't release the ball. The Dewsbury players have his grip clamped. Brought down on Dewsbury 25 now. Saints on the attack, looking very hungry for work. Neil Holdings to Graham Liptrot. Change of direction onto Tony Burke. Chris Arkwright, Paul Loughlin with him. Feeds out to Kevin McCormick, just couldn't get that ball. The ball went straight into touch. But Saints looking very lively. About 15 yards now from Dewsbury try line. 9 minutes of this first half remaining, and Saints with a 12 points to 0 lead. Referee finally getting them packed on what he considers to be the right blade of grass. Anyway, they're going down. Keyworth to feed. Ball comes out Saints side. Well, certainly mopped up again. Graham Liptrot taking disc into town tonight. Saints in possession. Can they make it count? 6 tackles. Brilliant change of pace there from Kevin McCormick. But on to Neil Holding. Paul Loughlin. Head-high tackle again there. Number 3, Vasey. It's Neil Holding taking it left. Graham Liptrot across the field. Brett Clark looking for the gap inside to Roy Haggerty. Tries to unload, just can't release that ball. Good at Dewsbury tackling. Play now, centre field, 20 yards from Dewsbury try line. Roy Haggerty finally being allowed to get up to Graham Liptrot. Onto Neil Holding. Sells the dummy. Onto Paul Loughlin. Onto Steve Bayliss. Tremendously strong centre this lad. But no way through for him this time. It's the last tackle now of this set of 6. Barry Ledger takes it inside. Pat Jarvis. Crossfield up and under. Plan move, that is, definitely. Ball touches the Dewsbury man. Being picked up, yes, it's all on again. Referee, does he wave the 6 tackles off? Yes. Saints now will have to make it count. Clark onto Arkwright, onto Liptrot, Crossfield, Neil Holding. Tries to burrow through, feeds back inside to Chris Arkwright. Really strong forward, brought down 10 yards from Dewsbury try line. Saints on the attack. Graham Liptrot at the acting halfback. Takes the ball left, over to Neil Holding. Feeds on to Tony Burke, short ball out to Neil Holding. Can he get up there? Yes! Touches down to the left of the post. Brilliant work there by Saints. 33 minutes of this first half, and Saints go to town again. Neil Holding going to score a try just to the left of the posts. It's Neil Holding's 14th try of the season, and in a very kickable position for Paul Loughlin. So Neil Holding now increases Saints' lead to 16 points to 0. As I was saying against the Swinton game, it may be an omen. We played Swinton when we went to Wembley 66 and 72, I think it was. Or was it 61 and 66? Anyway, we played Dewsbury in 66 and then went to Wembley to lift the cup, as Paul Loughlin makes no mistake with the goal. It's 103rd of the season, and Saints go 18 points to 0 in the lead. Now this is a lead they mustn't let slip. We know Dewsbury gave us a hard match last season at Headingley, but different kettle of fish tonight. No doubt Alec Murphy wound them up. They know that 3 of the top sides are out of the Challenge Cup, and all they need is buckle down to the work, and we'll be there at the Twin Towers in May. Anyway, Saints in possession. Graham Liptrot taking it left again. Neil Holding onto Pat Jarvis, striving forward. Lovely ball out there to Paul Loughlin, but the ball knocked to ground. Dewsbury in possession. And Dewsbury bringing it away to the left. Using his foot in there, looks like Squires. Bundle down, Saints tackling well in. That Jarvis, Andy Platt, bundle him down. Dewsbury bringing it left. Onto Broxholm. Feeds inside. Good lively play. Onto Moore, the full-back. But Chris Arkwright, I think it is there. And Steve Bailey bundle him down. Dewsbury again coming forward. Still pegged just outside of Saints 25. Over to Keyworth. Long ball there. Looking for work again. Onto number 11, Janowicz. Dewsbury taking it right. Last tackle now of this set of 6. So it looks like it's going to be up and under there. Keyworth hoists it up and under. Well taken there. And yes, under the new ruling, it's 25. Play the ball for Saints, with the ball being taken in the in-goal area by Saints. On to Roy Haggerty. Shrugs one off, shoulder down, shrugs one off. Rather aggressive tackling there by Dewsbury. Bundle Roy Haggerty down. Chris Arkwright brings it right. On to Pat Jarvis. Well, high tackle there again. Lucky Jarvis was going down. Number 9, Diskin, misses him. But the ball going left. Tony Burke again, I think it is. Saints just getting a bit... No, Andy Platt, I beg your pardon. Onto Neil Holding, loop move with with Brett Clark, onto Roy Haggerty, onto Steve Bayliss, tries to release. Roy Haggerty coming round for that ball again, but Steve Bayliss just unable to release the ball. Brett Clark, Neil Holding, kicks upfield, looks like a good kick from Holding. If it will bounce him in touch, no, just keeps in field inches. Moore gathers the ball, drives forward, brought down just inside his own 25. Andy Platt and Tony Burke. Dewsbury again taking it to the right, gaining about 10 yards. Unfortunately not been in Saints half very much, but they're coming away over there on the right hand side. Obviously too much one-man rugby for Dewsbury at present. Not spreading it about very much, but swinging it across the line here to the left. Broxholm looking for support, finally gets support. Ball going loose, brought yes, gathered by the Dewsbury players over here onto this left-hand wing. Moore in the line out, kicks forward, kicks upfield, no problem for Phil Vevers there to gather the ball. Well taken there, number 11, Janowicz, up in the attack and bundles Phil Vevers down. Play the ball onto Steve Bayliss. Tries to break through, but Dewsbury's tackling has been quite good tonight, and he pegs Saints back just in their own 25. Pat Jarvis with the ball now, just moving out of that 25-yard area. Saints still in possession, and Graham Liptrot, line side, characteristic of Graham Liptrot. Onto Roy Haggerty, rather aggressive tackling there from the Dewsbury contingent. Roy Haggerty lapping his head off there. He laps it up, Roy Haggerty. The rougher the better. Brett Clark. Sides through. Brilliant, Brett Clark. He's some player, this lad, this Western Suburbs utility player. But it's the last tackle now of the 6 after that brilliant 30-yard break by Brett Clark. Neil Holding takes it crossfield. Paul Loughlin over to Kevin McCormack. Well, that's the last tackle now. It's the handover, but it's a knock-on, perhaps ruled, much to the complaints of the Dewsbury contingent. So at least Saints have got a 50-50 chance of retaining this ball. Brilliant breakthrough by Brett Clark. He's certainly been ticking for Saints in these last few matches. Anyway, penalty to Dewsbury. Saints put up in the scrum. Only a couple of minutes remaining of this first half, and Saints in a comfortable 18 points to nil lead, as Dewsbury, with that penalty kick, 4 foot up in the scrum, gain about 20 yards with the kick. Fine touch, 10 yards short of the halfway line in their own half. In possession now, and going to bring it left onto Broxholm, this big number 8 prop for Dewsbury, brought down right on the halfway line. Marsden, I would imagine, for Dewsbury, and Dewsbury bringing it left onto number 12, Mook, feeds inside to Vasey. Dewsbury getting a bit tangled up there, looks as though he's lost the ball, but him and Andy Platt, Vasey and Andy Platt just sorting each other out, and Saints penalised for offside at that play the ball. So, Shuttleworth, captain for Dewsbury, trying to gain more valuable yardage, gains another 15 yards. Dewsbury on the attack, another 6 tackles. Can they make it count? Can they pierce Saints' line? But Saints being penalised again. Well, he's getting a bit keen. Is he trying to give put points on the board for Dewsbury? But anyway, they're a bit nearer, 10 yards from Saints' line, and attacking onto Squire, looking to feed the ball out to 3, Vasey. This right centre for Dewsbury. Dewsbury again, Squires looking to go through on his own. Yes, from the quick play the ball, Squires. The Dewsbury loose forward. He has looked rather lively, but right on the half-time I make that. 40 minutes gone on my watch, and Squires just goes over for a try to the left of the posts. With Sean Dumford to try and convert this Squires try. 18 points to 4 now at present for Saints. Having been penalised twice there by referee Horton for 2 offsides, alleged offsides at the play the ball, and Dewsbury make it count and go over for a try just to the left of the posts. Dumford now lining up. Yes, slots it over. All on full time in this first half, and Dewsbury now peg a few points back, and it's now 18 points to Saints, 6 points to Dewsbury, and there goes the half-time hooter. So everything to play for this second half. Back with you now at Crown Flat for the second half of this Challenge Cup. Saints leading 18 points to 6. 3 tries, Chris Arkwright, Barry Ledger, Neil Holding, and 3 Lachlan goals. Saints made a substitution at half-time with John Fieldhouse coming on for Andy Platt. Saints and Dewsbury now, as I said before, the winner with an away tie at Oldham. Dewsbury kick off to Saints. Saints playing with this steep slope. Chris Arkwright onto Tony Burke. Dewsbury with the solid tackling that they kept up in the first half, but Graham Littrock kicks it back to Paul Loughlin, kicks it downfield. Obviously Saints running down with the aid of this slope, hoping to peg Dewsbury back. Picked up by fullback Moore, drives forward, but Graham Littrock, I think it is. No, Pat Jarvis, beg your pardon. Bundles him down. Dewsbury still in possession. Pegged down in between their own 25 and the halfway line. Not making much impression on this Saints defence at present. Onto big Broxholm, number 8 forward for Dewsbury. Saints lining out here to the agreement of the referee Horton, and Dewsbury kick up field. Phil Weaver's well positioned, gathers the ball, Comes over to Paul Loughlin, goes infield as well there, Paul Loughlin. Saints just inside Dewsbury half. Kevin McCormick with Paul Loughlin, who elected to play the ball to himself. Brett Clark coming up to the acting half-back position, taking it right. Pat Jarvis, John Fieldhouse up with him, like looking for the ball. Pat Jarvis bundled down by good tackle from number 12 from Dewsbury, Mook. Fieldhouse there gets his first touch of the ball. Good long pass out to Neil Holding, sees the gap, tries to go through just as his ankle's tapped. Barry Ledger now takes the acting half-back position, feeds on to Tony Burke, steaming downfield. Tony Burke gathering ground all the time. This Saints attack 25 yards from Dewsbury try line. Graham Liptrot coming around with John Fieldhouse, ball to Roy Haggerty, but shot out there, obviously a slippy ball, and the ball shoots out of Roy Haggerty's grasp. Dewsbury in possession, pegged down in their own 25. John Fieldhouse in there with Tony Burke in support. Bundle them down, bundle the Dewsbury attackers down. And to Broxholm again, still pegged down in their own 25. Dewsbury, good solid Saints defence, spotting well tonight, so running up as quick at the play of the ball. The ball coming for a kick, now back to Keyworth, I would imagine. Kicks upfield, Barry Ledger, plenty of time, takes this ball, weighs up form, outpacing the Dewsbury defence, but finally brought down midfield by Keyworth, who followed his kick-up. Heads on to Pat Jarvis, this big Aussie St George prop forward, driving forward, ripping holes in this Dewsbury defence, taking the stuff in out of the tacklers, hoping to tire them out. Good solid Saints play tonight onto Roy Haggerty, off 1 foot, looking to pass out there to Neil Holding in support, but just couldn't. Plays the ball to himself, looking for runners onto Tony Burke, looking very boggy in the middle there, but Tony Burke straightens up, runs hard towards Dewsbury 25. Last tackle now of the set of 6. Brett Clark takes it right, Neil Holding, crossfield again, Chris Arkwright gives the dummy, finally passes out to Steve Bayliss, comes in field, still going Steve Bayliss, siding through, can he release the ball? Just brought down 10 yards from Dewsbury line. It's the changeover, but Dewsbury pegged down, as I said, 10 yards from their own line, and Saints peg them down there. Well, the Dewsbury man just slipped, Jennings just slipped out of the tackle and managed to get through, but he lost his footing, and Saints forwards were up there and bundled him down. Brett Clark in there, Roy Haggerty finally get him to ground, right on the 25-yard line. Lost the ball there. Yes, he did lose the ball, referee seen it. Obviously him complaining, number 2, Dunford, complaining to the referee but not being penalised. Referee warning him obviously for something that he said. Anyway, the first scrum of this second half. Neil Holding to feed the scrum. Referee just stopping the clock for a minute while Neil Holding receives a little bit of attention. Looks as though he's had a knock on the ankle. Anyway, we're back again now. And Neil Holding to feed. Ball comes out with the feed to Neil Holding. Referee in the way there, slightly impairing Neil Holding. Onto Brett Clark. Tries to shrug one off, but loses his footing. But Saints still in possession. Onto John Fieldhouse. Unfortunately, John Fieldhouse knocks on, so we're going to be scrumming down midway. No, I beg your pardon, just on the 25-yard line. Dewsbury 25-yard line with number 7 Keyworth to feed this scrum. Ball coming out Saints side, out to Brett Clark, sees the gap. Oh, brilliant work by Clark. Feeds on to Kevin McCormack, who goes over, tries to come infield, gains another valuable yards. 5 minutes gone of this second half, and McCormack touches down for Saints' first try of this second half. Brilliant work there by Brett Clark. This little Western Suburbs utility player is in the thick of it, in all the action. Looks very lively, half a gap, and he'll be through it. And he makes it count there. Kevin McCormick going over for his 13th try of the season. Saints going further into the lead, 22 points to 6 now. Beg your pardon, Paul Loughlin now attempting to convert this Kevin McCormick try over here, about 15 yards in, 10, 15 yards in from the post. Yes, floats it lovely. You get a brilliant view of that goal kick there. So 24 points to 6. Saints going further into the lead after only 5 minutes of this second half. Obviously Saints' strength telling now. Tiring Dewsbury out. It's the kick off Dewsbury. Taken by John Fieldhouse. Feeds on to Tony Burke. Trying to brush off the tackler is Tony Burke, but he's still going, taking 2 and 3 to bundle him down. He's had a good, strong, solid game all this match so far. And Saints taking it right onto Fieldhouse. Short ball there, stretches his legs, support there. Bayliss, brilliant work onto Bayliss. Takes it inside, takes the defence onto Barry Ledger. Just bundled into touch, inches short of the try line. Brilliant work there from Saints again, spreading the ball from well inside their own half onto John Fieldhouse, running hard with that ball onto Steve Bayliss there, took the defence on, gave it to Barry Ledger, but he was just bundled into touch, inches short of the Dewsbury try line in that right hand corner as we're looking at it. Anyway, the scrum down and the ball coming out Dewsbury side. Bit of a novelty that, Dewsbury winning a scrum, but anyway, he likes to play the ball himself. Still in possession now. Number 5, Ramsden, feeds on inside to Keyworth. This lively scrum half for Dewsbury. Looking a bit more lively in attack. Out to this right centre, Vasey, but no way through for him. On to Dunford, takes the ball inside. To start an attack up, but not much way through for him. He gained about 35, 40 yards. Still in possession now. Looks like Brock's home there, but did well to get his pass out. Barry Ledger saw the danger, was up there on that Dewsbury player, bundled him down. But Dewsbury just managing to get inside Saints half and bringing it crossfield right onto Moore in the lineup, looking lively. Out to number 2, Dunford, inside. Well, that was a forward a mile, but a good try there. The referee's giving it. Good into passing there. Vasey, number 3 for Dewsbury. Scores a try under the sticks. Good play from Dewsbury. First bit of enterprising play they've given us. But that last pass there from Dunford to Vasey. Well, I reckon it was forward, but the referee was there. He didn't give the forward pass. The score stands. So 10 points for Dewsbury at present, 24 to Saints. And an easy kick here for Dunford, right in front of the sticks. We'll put Dewsbury with a few more points on the board. Dunford lining up for this conversion to that try. Yes. So it's 12 points now to Dewsbury, 24 to Saints, after only 9 minutes of the second half. So they did well there, Dewsbury. They came right from their own line and they managed to score a try, all in the space of 6 tackles. Neil Holding to resume. Kicking down field. Saints playing with the aid of this slope at this Crown flat ground. Roy Haggerty in there. And Pat Jarvis, bundle of Dewsbury man down. Dewsbury now midfield, just pegged down in their own 25. Bringing it crossfield. Looks like Diskin, I think the hooker, in possession. Keyworth now, scrum half, takes the ball back. Dewsbury taking it crossfield. Good tackle there from that Saints player. Chris Arkwright, bundle him down, stops his gallop. But Dewsbury taking it left. Taking it over to Ramsden. Kicks upfield. Phil Weaver's well positioned there. But Ramsden follows his kick up and bundles him down. And it's penalised for his trouble. Well, Weavers was tackled and he's complaining vigorously there to the referee, but he's getting no joy. Yes, Phil Weaver's being bundled down there, and a penalty to Saints. Gain another valuable 20 yards. Graham Liptrot plays the ball, feeds on to Pat Jarvis, drives through, takes 3 Dewsbury tattlers, gains another valuable 10 yards for Saints. On to Graham Liptrot, Tony Burke steaming through, still going this Burke. 3-4 Dewsbury tattlers to bundle him down. Janowicz, Mook and Broxholm. Saints taking it right, Roy Haggerty lurking there on that right hand wing, gets the ball out to Barry Ledger, comes in field, looking for a gap, Barry Ledger. Can he make it? Finally bundled down 10 yards from the Dewsbury try line. And Saints bringing it left. Neil Holding. Fieldhouse coming up on the burst. Sees the gap. Brilliantly passed there from John Fieldhouse. Yes, Brett Clark going over there. The impetus carried him over there. And a try to the left of the posts. In everything so far, this Brett Clark. Brilliant play there from Saints. John Fieldhouse linking up. Brilliant ball. I just can't remember who gave that ball to John Fieldhouse. But 12 minutes gone of the second half, and Brett Clark touches down for a try to the left of the post, midway between the touch and the goal posts. That's Brett Clark's 12th try of the season. And that's Saints' 5th try. Paul Loughlin should be able to convert this. Just slotted one over from this position before. Yes. That's Paul Loughlin's 5th goal of the night. So Saints now extend the lead to 30 points to 12 with that conversion. That's Paul Loughlin's 105th goal. Saints and Dewsbury in the last 25 years or so have met in 1977 at Dewsbury in the 3rd round, when Saints won 11 points to 8. And we also played them in the semi-final, as I said before, going on to lift the Challenge Cup at Wembley, where we played them, as I say, in the semi-final 1966. They were running out winners 12 points to 5. Anyway, from the kick-off the ball was knocked on, so we're scrumming down midway between the 25 and halfway line in Dewsbury, Saints half, I beg your pardon. Neil Holding going in there, did well. Saints come up with the ball, so Saints in possession. Out to Chris Arkwright, goes round the blind side. Inside to Barry Ledger. Good pace man, Barry Ledger. Should have a good chance of scoring some tries. He's got a good centre with him now. In a good strong centre is Steve Bayliss. On to Haggerty. Sees the gap. Knocks holes in this defence. Out to Paul Loughlin. Brilliant pass there from Haggerty. On to Paul Loughlin. Saints 15 yards from Dewsbury line. And they make it count again. Bringing it right. Change of direction. Inside to Kevin McCormick. Brilliantly change of direction there from Neil Holding. Brings the ball inside. Kevin McCormick. And nearly over again. But Saints taking it right. Graham Liptrot, outrageous dummy. Ducks under one tackle. Saints now midfield. 10 yards from Dewsbury try line. Tony Burke takes it right. Neil Holding attempts a drop goal right in front of the sticks. But takes it to the right of the posts. 14 minutes gone of this second half, and Saints with a 30 points to 12 lead. Dewsbury with a 25 tap out after that Neil Holding attempted drop goal. Dewsbury now on to Broxholm, bringing it right. Neil Holding in at the tattle with Roy Haggerty, bundling down. Keyworth taking it left. Dewsbury looking lively, the ball goes to ground, but scooped up by Moore, the Dewsbury fullback. Trying to get through, but bundled down there by Graham Liptrot. Dewsbury again, change of direction, midfield. Tony Burke in there at the tackle with Pat Jarvis. Back to Moore, the fullback. Bit of obstruction there. Roy Haggerty and Neil Holding bundling down. It's the last tackle now of this set of 6. So obviously Dewsbury going to kick upfield. Little chip kick through. Well taken. Brett Clark still going. 3 men there. Rather robust tackling there again. Over the top there, that man. I just can't make out who it is. But he wants sending off for that. That's ridiculous. He went in over the top. stamping all over Clark. Well, the referee having a rather stern word with him, speaking to him. It's number 7, Keyworth, Brett Clark, on the ground. He went over the top at first, and then to add insult to injury, he had to go in with a boot, and finally being penalised. But Saints in possession, gain another valuable 10 yards. Tony Burke in possession, with Saints 10 yards from Dewsbury try line now. Another 6 tackles to make this count. Crossfield, Chris Arkwright missing one out. John Fieldhouse still going. John Fieldhouse stands up in the tackle, tries to get the lofted pass over. Could see the overlap there on the right hand side. The Dewsbury man jumps up for it, snatches the ball. So Dewsbury now in possession, just tackle on their own 25-yard line. Saints doing a good job pegging Dewsbury back in their own half. Still with a commanding 30 points to 12 lead, but Dewsbury bringing it to the right. Crossfield, Neil Holding now brings his man down. Looks like Broxholm finally brings him to ground. Well, Saints being penalised for offside. Quick play the ball there from number 12, Mook. Well, he was penalised for offside there. He should have done us again, because they was all behind him. I mean, in front of him, I beg your pardon. But Dewsbury in possession, right on the halfway line. That's a disc in. Dewsbury bringing it right. Crossfield, sloppy pass there. Ball going to ground. Brett Clark in again. Kicks the ball forward, tries to follow it up. Obstructed for his trouble. Brett Clark still loose that ball. Has Clark got it? Yes, Clark's got it. He's foraged there. Didn't he do well? That man's in at everything. Well, brilliant play by Clark. Sits on the attack, taking it right. Long lob ball, Crossfield, picked up by Steve Bayliss. Picked the ball up, drives to that right-hand touchline. Barry Ledger there, looking for the pass. Brilliant play there by Brett Clark. He's in the thick of everything. Not the biggest of standoffs, but by word, he's certainly Saints' number 1 player at present. Roy Haggerty, sidestep once, twice. Inches from the line there. Saints on the attack. Can they make it count? Neil Holding now in possession. Out to Phil Beavers. Walk over for Phil Beavers, just to the left. Midway between the post and the touchline on this left-hand wing. 18 minutes gone of this second half, and Beavers goes over for yet another Saints try. That's Phil Beavers' 10th try of the season, as Saints extend the lead to 34 points to 12. Another similar position for Paul Loughlin to gain another valuable 2 points. A similar position to his last 2 goal kicks, so he shouldn't have much problem with this. But brilliant Saints there. Little Clark again, as I say, loose ball here from Dewsbury. The ball going to ground. Clark in there, kicks it forward. He was obstructed in his efforts to try and regain the ball. 3 Dewsbury men there, but they went down on the ball. But who come up with it? Brett Clark again, and Saints capitalise on it and score. Yes, Loughlin there, brilliant kick. 106th goal of the season now. And Saints 36 points to 12 in a commanding lead now. Halfway through this second half, Paul Farber now going to come on. For Saints, warming up here on the touchline, but Dewsbury kick off. A grubber kick along the ground. Little chip kick through by Arkwright. Brilliant play there. Saints still in possession. Yes, it's all on there. A little chip kick through there from Saints. Dropped on by Barry Ledger. And down to Fieldhouse, Neil Holding. Saints rampant now. Tony Burke, watch him go. Shrugging him off. Phil Beavers in support. Still going, Tony Burke. Brilliant 50-yard run from this prop forward. Having a brilliant game today. Phil Beavers now at the acting half-back position. Taking it right to Holding. Beavers loops, but Holding changes direction. Feeds on to Roy Haggerty. And the Saints 20 yards from Dewsbury try line now, and looking rampant. Onto Neil Holding. Blind side. Fed back inside to Graham Liptrot. He dummies again, tries to get through the Dewsbury defence, but bundled down midfield, still roughly 20 yards from Dewsbury try line. Tony Burke taking the acting half-back position, onto John Fieldhouse, crossfield to Chris Arkwright. Feeds the ball out to Pat Jarvis. And the ball out again to John Fieldhouse. Still keeping this ball moving. Steve Bayliss now in possession. Graham Liptrot as ever. Last tackle now with a set of 6 for Saints. Ball coming out to Brett Clark. On to Neil Holding. Long pass out to Roy Haggerty. In numbers here. Haggerty, can he go? Feeds out to Kevin McCormick. Unlucky there not to take that ball, Kevin McCormick. Brilliant work there by Saints on the 6th tackle. And the ball finally going into touch. 10 yards from Dewsbury try line. Well, from that scrum, the ball going dead, but Dewsbury with a quick tap out. He knocked on the Saints, didn't gather the ball, but referee ruling advantage, and the Dewsbury in possession. Midway between the halfway and 25, still pegged in their own half. On to Broxholm, this big prop forward for Dewsbury. Dewsbury still in possession, looking to get towards the halfway line. So the ball going to ground, and substitutions galore being made here. Farber for Haggerty, and
Farber replays Haggerty.
yes, Paul Farber replacing Haggerty, and Dewsbury number 14 Richardson coming on for Moore, and 15 coming on for Moot. Saints in possession. Paul Farber feeds out to Kevin McCormick as well. Feeds up, slips on that loose ball, and Paul Farber takes the acting halfback, feeds on to Pat Jarvis, stepping into him, just looking for support there. Graham Liptrot coming up, but he's bundled down, just couldn't release that ball. Graham Liptrot now at the acting halfback, takes it right to Neil Holding. Long ball out to John Fieldhouse, beats the defence, tries to unload, the ball goes to ground. Dewsbury in possession. Going up that wing, Phil Beavers has him. Brilliant cover play there from Phil Beavers. Bundles his man down. Well, that's all on. I thought Beavers could have gathered that ball, but has he got it? Yes, Phil Beavers comes up with that ball. I thought he actually kicked at the play of the ball. The ball was on the ground. You're allowed to kick at the play of the ball. It came back off the Dewsbury man, but I thought he'd gathered, but obviously Phil Beavers did well there. Came up with the ball, and Saints bringing it right. Pat Jarvis turns it back inside to Paul Loughlin. Saints pegged down midway between their own 25 and the halfway line, and Tony Burke taking it crossfield over to Paul Farber, and Dewsbury being penalised at the play of the ball for what the referee indicates looks like an elbow. Must have been off the ball incident. Well, he's warning at a distance like, but he is warning the player. And Paul Loughlin kicks for touch. Finds touch 10 yards inside Dewsbury's half. So Saints in possession now. With Graham Liptrot to play the ball. First man in, John Fieldhouse. Turns through the defence, feeds on to Steve Bayliss. Down that right-hand wing. He'll take him on Bayliss. He's still going. Hanley bundled down 20 yards short of Dewsbury try line. As Saints play the ball, bringing it crossfield. On to Fieldhouse again. Turning into the tattle, looking to unload there. But finally bundled down. Neil Holding at the acting half-back. On to Tony Burke. Loop movement with Neil Holding. Inside to Chris Arkwright. And Saints making further ground. 15 yards now from this Dewsbury try line. Saints in a commanding 36 points to 12 lead. Graham Liptrot again, bringing it left onto Neil Holding. Change of direction inside to Farber. Dewsbury tattle as well up to it, but Farber's still going. He's still going forward. Finally bundled to ground, right in front of the sticks. 10 yards from this Dewsbury try line. Graham Liptrot, as ever, taking it right. Saints player there, unfortunately just losing his footing, but plays the ball quickly. Neil Holding rubbers through. Yes, taking off the ball there, Neil Holding, but doesn't look as though the referee's going to give anything. Still down, well obstructed there, Neil Holding. Dewsbury in possession, and the referee let him play go on. Pegged down on their own line, in their own 25, Dewsbury. This is where Saints will have to peg them down, keep them down there. As long as they're down there, there's no danger. 27 minutes gone of this second half. The ball goes loose. Saints come up with the ball, so Saints on the attack now. 25 yards from this Dewsbury try line. And on the attack. Bringing it right, Neil Holding, onto Fieldhouse, round the loop with Holding, onto Farber, steaming through Farber, inside to Brett Clark. Unfortunate, unlucky there, young Clark. Just couldn't gather that ball. A nice slip pass out from Paul Farber to Brett Clark. He just couldn't gather with a line of begging, and Dewsbury in possession. Loose ball there, solid tackling from Saints. The ball comes loose from that tackle. Paul Loughlin slips on the loose ball, snaps it up. Neil Holding now at the acting halfback. Feeds on, back Jarvis running hard. Saints right in front of the sticks. Only a matter of a few yards from the try line. Neil Holding takes the acting halfback. Offside there at the play of the ball. Yes, well offside there. Referee right on the job. And the penalty kick for Saints, I would imagine they'll take the 2 points. Yes, electing to go for goal. Yes, you can't blame him. It's 36 points to 12 in the lead, but no fancy business at all. Another 2 points, another nail in Dewsbury's coffin, and roughly 12 minutes of this game remaining. So that's Headingley in the first round last season. Due to frosty conditions, Saints running out winners 22 points to 19, with tries from Ledger, Roy Haggerty 2, Neil Holding, with a goal from Loughlin and 2 from Ledger. Well, Paul Loughlin makes no mistake with that. After 28 minutes, a penalty goal. His 107th of the season. Saints lead further extended to 38 points to 12. 7 goals from Paul Loughlin today and 6 tries for Saints. And Dewsbury kick for touch. Kick off, I beg your pardon. The ball goes into touch. Goes the required 10 yards. Obviously a planned kick off, so we're going to be scrumming down now. 10 yards inside Saints half. Neil Holding to feed. Ball comes out with the feed. Neil Holding feeds onto Brett Clark. Brilliant, this Brett Clark. Look at him go. On his own. Onto Kevin McCormick. Inside to Brett Clark. Regathered into passing there. Brilliant work. Brett Clark at his best. Siding down this left-hand line. Well, if Brett Clark doesn't pick up this man of the match award today, I'll be very much surprised. But Saints on the attack now. And Liptrot feeds onto Jarvis. Jarvis shrugs the tattlers off, driving towards the Dewsbury try line. Brilliant work from this little man, nearly resulting in another try for Saints. On to Neil Holding, that loop move with Chris Arkwright. Saints on a crossfield run towards the left-hand side of these Dewsbury sticks. Saints again. Neil Holding, is it running round? Ball knocked down, another 6 tackles now. Scooped up. Guess who's there? Brett Clark. He scoops the loose ball up. Bundled down, another 6 tackles now for Saints to make it count. Saints there on the attack, 38 points to 12 in the lead. And looks as though Brett Clark's had a knock. He's down there 10 yards, 5 yards from the try line. No, he's managed to get up and play the ball. Short ball there, and it's a walk-in. Chris Arkwright, is it? Yes, Chris Arkwright, just to the right of the posts. 31 minutes of this second half. And Chris Arkwright goes over for his second try of the evening and his 13th try in all this season. Well, one on the other side of the field for Loughlin, but brilliant finishing there by Saints. They made it count. Penetrated this Dewsbury try line 7 times tonight. Midway between the post and the touchline. This kick roughly 25-30 yards out. The way he's been kicking tonight, Paul Loughlin shouldn't have much trouble. But 42 points to 12. Saints now in the lead with 10 minutes of this game remaining. And he misses with that, takes it across the face of the goal. So 42 points to 12. Saints now in the lead. Brett Clark here receiving the applause of the St Helens contingent.
Tonight, Silk of the Ward, it goes to Brett Clark.
Well, yes, as I said, Brett Clark before just been announced as the man of the match, and rightly so. He's been in everything this afternoon, this evening, I beg your pardon, everything this evening, and rightly so. Been Saints' best player, in my opinion, on the last 4 or 5 outings. Brilliant work. Dewsbury kick off. Saints gather the ball just outside their own 25. And Saints bringing it to the left. Graham Liptrot now taking the acting half-back position. Taking it back to Paul Loughlin. Kicks downfield. Peg Dewsbury back, well back in their own half. I think it's Keyworth there, has gone full back with the replacement of Moore. Oh, no, it is Richardson, number 14, taking the full back position. As Dewsbury pegged down in their own half and bringing it to the right. No way through. Brett Clark there, tonight's Silk Cup man of the match, bundles him down. 15, Cooper for Dewsbury. Tries to go through. Paul Farber, John Fieldhouse, both Saints substitutes for tonight, bundle him down. But referee Orton there, judging Saints offside at the play of the ball. So Saints are penalised. And a penalty kick to Dewsbury. They elect to tap it on the halfway line and drive forward. John Fieldhouse there, brilliant tackle, bundles him down. Fully recovered now, John Fieldhouse, after the cartilage operation. But the ball's still loose. Ramsden feeds on left to Diskin, I think it is, the hooker. Finally bundled down. Well, if he won't go down, bundle him down, knock him down hard. Well, he's penalised there for kicking in the tackle. It's something going on in the tackle there. And Dewsbury penalised, and then penalised another further 10 yards for mouthing it to the referee. If he doesn't watch it, it'll be 10 minutes in the sin bin. The referee taking him over now, having a rather strong word with him. He's in charge, having a word with Shuttleworth, the captain, and Keyworth, I think it is. And he's pointing to him there, yes, if he doesn't watch his step, he'll be down the tunnel, 10 minutes in the sin bin, which would mean he wouldn't be taking part in the remainder of this game. Roughly 6 minutes of the game remaining. Saints in a commanding 42 points to 12 lead. Paul Loughlin, penalty kick for touch here, gains another 15 yards. Well, 15, 20 yards. Graham Liptrot, quick play the ball onto Chris Arkwright. Pat Jarvis running from deep, penetrating this Dewsbury defence. Graham Liptrot, as ever, takes the acting half-back position, takes it right. Neil Olin, change of direction. Paul Farber steaming up, feeds onto Tony Burke, down this left-hand wing. Burke in the centre position, steaming through, tries to get out to Kevin McCarvey, but the ball knocked down by Jumford, who comes up with the ball, going cross-field, jumps up in the tackle there, and bundled to ground, mid-field by Steve Bayliss. And Dewsbury in possession there, unlucky those Saints. Neil had another try. Brilliant work by Tony Burke. Side through the Dewsbury defence on this left-hand wing, taking the centre role. Tried to feed onto Kevin McCormick, but the ball was knocked down, scooped up by the Dewsbury man, who ran a good 50 yards cross-field. And the Dewsbury in possession on the halfway line, just managing to get into Saints' half. 4 minutes of this game remaining. Dewsbury trying a little kick through. Chris Arkwright, well positioned. Obviously Dewsbury trying the tactics to penetrate the Saints defence Little chip kick through, but Chris Arkwright was there, gathered the ball, so the danger is snuffed out. Onto Paul Farber. Playing well, Paul Farber releases the ball to Brett Clark. Down this left-hand wing, Paul Loughlin. Well tackled. Oh, well, it's the second tackle again there from this Dewsbury man. The man was on the ground, and Dunford goes in for the second tackle. Tony Burke, down this left-hand wing again. Beautiful dummy from Tony Burke. Just couldn't get the ball away. Having a brilliant game, Tony Burke. Must be Saints' best forward tonight. And Saints taking it right. Onto Pat Jarvis. Looking to release the ball to John Fieldhouse. Does so. Just ankle tap there, Fieldhouse, but gets up. Plays the ball. Ball goes loose. Forward pass rule, so we're scrumming down now, midway between the 25 and halfway line in Dewsbury half. Only a matter of 3 minutes remaining, so Saints with a trip to Oldham for this second round Silk Cut Challenge Cup a week on Sunday. Penalty from the scrum there, and Dewsbury in possession. Driving towards the halfway line. And Dewsbury taking it right, still pegged in their own half. Back to number 10, Marsden. Well taken by Chris Arkwright and Pat Jarvis. Onto Keyworth. Loop again for Keyworth. Out to Broxholm. Looking for the way through. Forward pass there. Yes, well, he's actually seen that one. So we're scrumming down just inside Dewsbury's half after that forward pass. As I said before, Saints now with an away trip to Oldham a week on Sunday. Saints having already completed the double over Oldham this season, even though we had another squeak at Oldham, but Saints were far the better side. Saints win the scrum. Neil Holding wins the ball, passes it to Brett Clark. Saw the danger there, saw the gap on that right-hand wing. Kicks for the corner. The ball going into touch, so we're scrumming down 15 yards from the Dewsbury try line. With Neil Holding to feed. Ball comes out with the feed. Neil Holding foraging in there for the ball. Comes crossfield. Chris Arkwright along the line. Onto Phil Beavers in the lineup. Paul Loughlin inside. Phil Beavers coming crossfield. Kevin McCormick taking the acting half-back position. He likes to go on his own. Tries to break the Dewsbury defence, but no way through for him. Bayliss up at the play of the ball, trying to go through. Brett Clark now takes it right. Yes, and over he goes to the left of the post. Paul Loughlin. In the 39th minute, Paul Loughlin going over for a try. His first try of the match, but his sixth try of the season. Having already kicked 7 goals today, so he's finally got on the try scorers. 8 tries this evening from Saints, and 7 goals from Paul Loughlin so far. Shouldn't have much problem with this attempt. So 46 points to 12. At present, Saints in the lead with this quite comparatively easy Loughlin conversion to his own try. Saints certainly answered the critics tonight with this devastating performance. A brilliantly win, fine executed win. And Loughlin converts his own try. So 48 points to 12. Saints go running out with tries from Arkwright, 2, Ledger, Holding, McCormick, Clark, Beavers, and finally Paul Loughlin with 8 goals from Paul Loughlin.